Hello everyone, welcome to my second video. In this video you'll see down on the bottom of the screen there, we actually got a super magical chest for free from a battle. So I'm going to gem that open for you guys, and then we're going to hop into a couple of live battles. Normally I won't do too many live battles on this channel, but because I didn't want to make a video that was just opening one chest, I figured why not. So first let's open this crown chest. Let's see what we got here, a couple gems, a few zaps, bombers, fire spirits, and some rockets. Nothing too spectacular, and honestly at this point, one super magical chest, you can see here my cards are at a high enough level that most of them won't really get that much benefit. I mean, maybe I'll be able to upgrade one common or one epic, which would be nice. And so we'll see what happens here. So let's gem this one open. 144 gems compared to like over 3,000 for a normal one. That's incredible. So first, 2 balloons. Okay, not bad. I still need to get that one to level 5. 200 archers, not quite enough for that upgrade, but that's okay. 4 lightning spells, okay. 4 giant skeletons. 324 royal giants, that's awesome. I know everybody hates the royal giant, but still wanted to get him up. 137 bomb towers, and what's last? 13 bowlers, so at least that'll let me upgrade my bowler. Unfortunately no legendaries in that one, but what are you gonna do? You win some, you lose some. So let's see what we got here. 2 upgrades. First for the Royal Giant. Let's go ahead and do that. So level 11 Royal Giant, over 3,000 hit points, over 100 damage per second. Pretty nice. I actually don't have enough coins to upgrade my bowler right now, but that's alright. So let's go ahead and hop into a live battle here. The season just reset, so hopefully we don't play like level 13. So this could go okay. So wish him good luck. With level 11 it's hard to tell because you can have like max cards as level 11 or you can have pretty weak cards as level 11. So we'll see what happens here. So obviously I want to start with my pump. And okay, he's going to poison that. That's okay. That's a decent play by him. Let's just go ahead and get a double prince push going here. Just see what happens. You know, maybe he won't answer. We have the arrows if he drops minion horde. So he's not gonna, and those guards are actually gonna fit. Oh, that's a nice drop by him with those guards. Okay, he just invested a lot of elixir though. In that counter, so we didn't lose too much, even though I misdropped my princess there, so I have to drop that minion horde to counter the musketeer. He's probably gonna get arrowed or zapped, yeah. But at least now we got this princess to do some damage, and he drops a prince right away. So we're gonna drop the P.E.K.K.A. to stop it from double charging the tower there. Oh, and it comes too late. Oh no. Okay, so things are not looking too great right now. We got a lone P.E.K.K.A. coming in. We'll see what happens here. We'll see how he answers this. He's probably going to draw it with guards again if they're back in cycle. Yeah, there they are. But those actually won't. Well, yeah, and there's a musketeer. So we're just going to have to let this P.E.K.K.A. slowly die off. That's alright. Pretty negative elixir trade for us, but sometimes it happens. So we're going to stop this musketeer from hitting the tower. And then we'll just see how he answers his prince push without the guards. Oh, P.E.K.K.A. coming in right away. But at least that P.E.K.K.A.'s down. So not looking too great right now. He's shutting us down really well. But we'll see what happens here. Let's get a princess going in back. This way he can't poison. Alright, he's just going to drop a pump off. I don't really have a great hand right now. Let's just drop Dark Prince in back and then P.E.K.K.A. up front here. And that's a really nice drop there because now that Prince can't kill off the princess, baiting out his poison. And now we have this nice push coming in. So he's gonna didn't need to drop those arrows, but that's okay. Let's just drop the elixir pump down and back. Now he's got a giant coming in, so let's just finish this off real quick with the minion horde. We'll drop a dark prince on that prince, just to stop it from getting to the tower again. Okay, now we're at least countering him pretty well. So, this prince should get a charge strike in here. Yeah, nice. And then we'll drop off a P.E.K.K.A. to sort of shield these musketeers a little bit. We'll drop off the princess in back. Oh, that's a nice poison by him, though. That's a really nice poison. Alright, so we gotta go right now. Alright, we're gonna double prince push the other lane. Because he just dropped off a pump, too, so he's got no elixir right now. We're gonna drop a 3-drop in arrows. For any guards. Oh, that's a really, really nice drop by him. Wow. Yeah, I think we're going to lose this one. That's just really well played by him. He waited for my Dark Prince to hit the tower. Alright, so fortunately, we can at least stop that Prince from getting there. And we baited his poison to the other side, so maybe we can force out a draw here. Oh, but he's just coming right in with the Giant. So we're going to drop a pump to distract that thing, and then we're going to get a Prince going. And we're going to need to freeze this. Freeze all this. Okay, so that's really our only shot here. Oh, and he zaps it, so that's actually going to draw it to the P.E.K.K.A, which is really unfortunate for him. And yeah, this is not going to be a draw, because nothing's going to get to the tower. We'll just drop a P.E.K.K.A in front to shield it, and that's going to be a draw. He really did outplay us in that one. But sometimes it happens, you know? You always have to be ready for the unexpected, and, you know, sometimes you just get outplayed, and that's okay. And yeah, he was a good sport about it. You know, he really should have won that one. So let's get into one more. Maybe we can get something a little bit more climactic going here. And a level 10, that's unfortunate for him. He's probably... I see some level 10s even at the level I play at, but it's pretty rare. He's probably sort of, you know, a 3300 player, so we'll see. Obviously, don't want to underestimate anyone. And he actually has a higher level elixir pump than us, so he's definitely going to be alright in this matchup. It should be pretty even despite his tower being underleveled. Let's just try another double Prince push, see what happens. I usually don't like to start off so offensively, but in this case I think it went okay. Alright, so let's get an arrows down on that princess. Just to hit the tower and chip off that ice wizard. Alright, now he's got a dark prince coming in. We're just gonna drop off the P.E.K.K.A. Stop that push right in his tracks. And that way nothing gets to the tower, even that ice wizard is gonna get slowed up by this. Alright, so now, oh, he's got a P.E.K.K.A too. So let's drop off princess and back, and then we're gonna freeze this thing. And just make him waste some of that elixir. But unfortunately, it actually is gonna be able to stop us there. So once that princess is locked, we're dropping in. That rage goes to waste. Unfortunately, he gets a lot of damage on our tower, and really we're not looking too good here. But obviously, you can always come back. We're only down by a little bit, and a little bit of elixir too, unless he dropped that pump early. It's really hard to narrate while you're doing these battles, because now I lost track of how much elixir he has. But we'll see now if he drops anything off right about now. He'll be dropping something off if he's at full elixir, and it looks like he wasn't. So we're actually doing okay then. Oops, that's not in a good lane. But that P.E.K.K.A is pretty slow, so actually we might be able to, yeah, we're going to be able to get that prince to the tower and take the tower out, which is really phenomenal for us. Of course, now we're going to be dealing with this huge push coming down the other lane. But we should be able to handle it okay actually with our minion horde. Yeah, we just have to wait for him to drop that princess and let her lock on. And then we can drop a freeze here. And that's going to come up huge for us. Because that's going to stop this push right in his tracks. And now we'll be looking okay again. We just took the lead right back. And now he's coming in with another huge push, and that rage is going to come in too. And so we're just going to have to try to stop this with our P.E.K.K.A. Because really, oh, okay, so we stopped the Prince from getting to the tower, but the Dark Prince still got it, and that tower is taken. So we played that really well. I'm not sure how much, oh, he's just coming straight for us here. He's not even wasting any time. Oh, and I dropped that too early, so we're going to have to freeze again. Oh, and I missed the freeze. Okay, so at least we stop all that. Alright, and we're just going to drop a double Prince push down the other lane. Just try to get the stop going here. Unfortunately, the freeze is out of rotation, and that P.E.K.K.A is just going to come in and do work. Alright, so he's coming in hot with that Prince. He's going to target the princess, and now we freeze right here. And so this should be pretty good for us. We'll let that ice wizard lock on, and now we'll drop that minion here to get those out of the way. And now we'll drop our prince down back to push that P.E.K.K.A a little faster toward the tower. And he answers that again really well. But that P.E.K.K.A is pretty much down on health now. We might even be able to take it out. Not quite. But with our princess, we should be fine. And he's dropping another prince down. And that lumberjack. But we're going to stop it with the P.E.K.K.A. And he's just not going to be able to finish this in time. Worst comes to worst, we'll just freeze him, but we don't even need to do that. So that's another draw. Unfortunately, these games are not very climactic. We'll get into one more, and then we'll call it good. Alright, so at least we got the pump in our hand this time. We'll start off with that, pretty slow. And another level 10, so we'll see what happens here. What's he got for me? Alright, so some Spirit Goblins. Again, with this deck, you really want to build up that Elixir advantage, so we're just going to ignore those, that's fine. And then he's got to drop something else now. Oh, he's going to drop the Poison, so we're going in double Prince down the other lane. He just dropped off some small units, and he dropped off 4 Elixir. So yeah, that's gone, that Peck is gone, and already we're winning this Elixir trade, because now he's got to answer that Peck, or this Prince. Yeah, he's going to answer with the Miner, so we just won an Elixir trade on offense. Not easy to do. Alright, so now that we know we're up on Elixir, let's get a P.E.K.K.A down and back. We really should have dropped it on the other side to defend the tower, and it's weakened, but that's alright, we should still be okay with this. And you can see he's really down on Elixir right now, he just still hasn't played a card. And I'm already back up to 8 Elixir after dropping that P.E.K.K.A. So we're going to let that Princess lock on here. Even though we're burning Elixir right now, okay, now, okay, he's got a Golem. So this could get a little bit dangerous. But we're going to get in here with our minion who would hopefully do a lot of damage. He's going to drop off a Poison, which is really just a waste now. It's so much Elixir. And then we'll be able to get a double Prince push going here. Down this other lane. And really, I'm just going to take it slow now. I'm just going to drop off this pump. We'll let him take a little bit of damage with the Spear Goblins again. That's alright. We're going to defend the pump here with the Dark Prince. And then get another... Well, actually, let's just take it slow. Let's let him take this Dark Prince out. That's alright. Yeah, he's just going to drop off an Ice Wizard. That's fine. It's actually not going to stop it from getting to the tower and getting a nice little bit of damage there. So let's drop it for P.E.K.K.A now. We're about to hit double Elixir with this Elixir advantage. And the pump down. So we're looking really good right now. And that Ice Wizard stepped over the bridge, which means our tower will actually be able to finish it off. And now he's got the Golem down, so it would have been nice to drop that Prince in the other lane. But that's alright. And we'll just arrow away this Princess just so she doesn't get too much damage off. And then we'll start, let's see, he's coming with the Dark Prince to start handling this Golem right, and then we'll get another P.E.K.K.A push down. And he's just not going to, oh, he's going to drop another Golem, so this time we're going Prince plus Minion Horde down the other lane. Ready our arrows for this Princess that's undoubtedly coming in. Yeah, well, that tower's gone, there's just no doubt about it. And now we've got the P.E.K.K.A still at full health to handle this Golem. That should be GG's. And we'll see here, pressure in that other lane, we handled it really well. And we'll just freeze his Golem Knights just for good measure, because we know the game's over at this point. Drop off a pump, and throw in the big game. Alright, so that's going to be all for this video. I might edit out those two pretty anticlimactic draws, but thanks for watching, and hopefully you enjoyed the chest openings.